Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Supercard game video, and today I'm going to catch up on all of the reveals, starting with Cumber into the Majin Buu, the yellow stuff for set 20. And there's a lot, so we're just gonna get right into it. And this is really, by the way, for all the people who asked me in the previous video when I did the last reveals. And yeah, since you guys asked, I'm just gonna do it. And like I said, I usually don't do these. It's lower on views, whatever. First up, Cumber. So everyone's kind of already seen this. He plays the prison planet when you place this in the leader area, and then when you attack, you draw. You get to awaken with the Z battle card with Fu, which you finally saw, which I'm glad. And then you can untap one and draw one until you have 6 in your life, or if you have 4 or less, of course. But he finally becomes Evil Saiyan into Cumber. I guess this, I don't know, the whole getup. Now you know he has muscles type thing. And he's Cumber. You draw when you attack, and then when you have your use your activate main, you choose up to one of your opponent's cards. Wait, what? And then when he awakens, he is Cumber. Finally, which I don't know. I guess this is the size or something like that. I mean, he has muscles now. That's how we identify him as Cumber. He draws when he attacks, and then activate main is really confusing at first. But it says choose up to one card in your opponent's battle area that you own, and it gains servant until the end of the opponent's turn. So the whole thing about this deck, which is again super confusing, is just like being different to be different type of thing, where you can give them cards and then you give it servant. Because it has choose, stuff like the barrier blocker Vegito that we're gonna look at, you can't choose. So that's kind of silly. So Son Goku Berserk Instincts. He has double strike. You can play it for 1. Also has servant and 5k if your leader card is black, which again, most of the time that's what you're gonna do because you have the black specified energy. It's a 25k double striker, which when this card is played into the combo, has a 0-5, which is nice. You choose up to one of your cards and gains 10k power for the battle, and then play this card from your combo area in opponent's battle area. So it doesn't get played in rest, which is interesting. So you can either play it, swing for 25k and have servant, and then you can use the Fu to use Overlord, I think. Or you can give this to your opponent in exchange for 15k power. I do like the sort of design that is, because it is a little bit different. Like this is a power exchange type of thing, and then you just have to hold up in the gate or just eat the swing. That's all I can think of. Fu, this is the 1/1, where I think that is the one that helps you awaken. I think there's 2 Fu Z battle cards, so there's a lot of different options that you can use as deflect barrier. So basically, as long as you combo something, you can awaken and Cumber, which is cool. He has Overlord, which again, for all the servant cards that you might have by swinging, and I think there's a couple of older ones, like the Kai secret rare, right? I guess this is like Overlord on a stick, which is nice. Like back in the day with Garlic Jr., we didn't really have that. So now hopefully we'll have that in the future. The Z stack is a new mechanic, I guess. It's the black Cumber card, battle card, with an energy cost of 2. And putting this card in play on top of your leader from your Z deck, place up to one of your specified cards from your Z deck under the card. So you have to put a black Cumber battle card underneath this card from your Z deck. That's what I gather. Someone can clear that one up. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit easier if we actually do see that in person, and maybe a trailer. Who knows? Activate main, you pay up to 1 black Cumber card, energy cost of 2 underneath this card, which we do have a few. I think the Evil Saiyan, the promo one, or I don't think it was even a promo. I think it's just the set 20 card that we got early on in the Zenkai tournaments. I don't think those are too colossalized. This is cool because this is a counterattack that plays in their battle area, and then as soon as you negate, and they can swing with it, which is cool, I guess. Or they can just use it as a blocker, and you can activate it if your leader card is a Cumber card, which by the way, this is Evil Saiyan and this is Cumber, so just keep that in mind. So there you go. Some people were saying it's not a Xeno card. Well, I guess that's fine. Vegeta card. Trunks, Prisoner of the Future. Prisoner from the future. When you play this card, draw 1 and discard 1 from your hand, which is cool, I guess. Activate main. lead a card as an Evil Sane or Cumber, both black. Play this card from your hand and look at the top 5. Oh, in your hand to your opponent's battle area, look at the top 5, add a Mai or Saiyan, both black, not a copy of this card, and an energy cost of 6 or less, and add it to your hand. Dude, like, have anybody new to card games read that out and then ask them, like, do you want to play this card game? Because goddamn, Bandai, you gotta. I'm glad that you specified text, but wow, that is something. So they get a whole new card. The art on this is just crazy. They get the Trunks. You look at the top 5. You get a Saiyan, and you get the Mai or Mai, that is. And this is to prevent, I guess, any other design proofing or design issues. Cool, I guess. And it's very archetypal. Like all these archetypes, or like these cards in this new set, it's very archetypal, just like we've seen in previous sets, right? It's a Prison Planet that you play as soon as you play Cumber or Evil Saiyan. Is a barrier field card. Mono black Saiyans. Energy cost a combo of 1 and combo cost of 1 and 5k combo power in your hand, and reduces cost by 1. So similar to Bojack, I think similar to Yellow Vegito. And then permanent is that when using your Foo's Overlord to choose a servant card, you can also choose cards in your opponent's battle area. So basically the Z battle card that has Overlord that we saw earlier with Barrier, which is awesome that it has Barrier, and it's only 1, which is great. That's why this is at least playable. Like it's weird, but it's playable. You choose a servant card, you can use it in their battle area. So if you forgot what servant was, you get to basically, well, if you forgot how Overlord works with servant, you can choose the servant card, place it at the bottom of the owner's deck, and then you draw 1 card. So you give everything, you use servant on their battle cards. They can't swing with it, and you get to choose when you get to proc off that servant ability. This one is very interesting. Okay, Barrier Blocker is a 5-cost Vegito. It is choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, send it to the owner's warp, draw 1 card, and then with Son Goku and Vegeta. So you have to have 1 of their opponent's battle cards. It can be yours or theirs. Send it to the warp. You get to draw a card, but you also have to have Goku and Vegeta on the field as well. So yeah, this card is played from your hand in your opponent's battle area when choosing cards. And when choosing cards to use the union skill from your hand, you can choose battle cards you own in your opponent's battle area. So you can use the cards that are Goku and Vegeta, like the Barrier Blocker or the 10k blocker with this Barrier Blocker, and then you play it in theirs to send opponent's battle card and then draw 1. Okay, and then auto, if your life is a 4 or less and your opponent's leader card is a black Cumber card, when this card is played for the turn, if your opponent's Evil Saiyan or Cumber card, both black and energy cost of 8, is attacking in battle, you can't activate counter skills. So cool, because this is direct support for the secret rare. So basically the secret rare is just going to be swinging for 40, and they can't activate counter skills, which is cool. That's nice, even though you just gave them a Barrier Blocker. So yeah, it's just going to die to the Barrier Blocker, I guess. But yeah, and some people are saying Union Pretoria, this can be played when choosing cards from your hand. So I was looking, okay, it's just referring to the Vegito that's in hand. Okay, here's a Z battle card, which I actually kind of like. For 1 black, energy cost of 1 for 1 black, life is 3 or less on a black Cumber. So you have to be awakened, obviously. When it's attacking, you draw 1 and choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards and gain servant into the opponent's turn, which is cool because it doesn't have to even choose the ones that are yours. You can just choose theirs and then use the food to get rid of it. Bottom deck their own card. It's like a blue mechanic in black, and then you get to draw off of it, which is pretty cool. Activate battle. When this is in battle, choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards no energy cost, but with servant, and using them in combo in the karma area. So I'm guessing that you can use their opponent's battle cards with servant, obviously the ones that you gave, and it's really annoying that the fact that you can't have them swing, or they can't swing with them, right? Then you get to have at least a 0-5. Most of the time it is a 0-5, or even 10Ks on their field, and then just using the combo power. So it's cool that you can use this when swinging and as well as on defense, because it just says when this card is in battle. But my guess, which I don't know if there's nothing else. Okay, I was going to say, my guess is that they get the Z battle or the Z energy because it's their cards, even though it's coming from your combo area. So keep that in mind. Also, his tail is in yellow. Cool. Cumber, Captive Fighter. Splater attacks. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and it costs 4 or less. Gain servant. All right. Super combo. Don't really need to look at that. This is a top 5 for a Fu or Sand card. And then we have the 8 cost. Play for 2 if you have 4 more energy. Your opponent has 2 or more battle cards in play. So this one and as well as the secret are the ones that the barrier blocker is the cool boy for, so they can't negate or use a counter effect with which doesn't get around autos that negate effects or negate attacks. But you get to have 2 swings, one with double strike or both with double strike and both of them swinging, or you just gain triple strike for the turn. You draw 1, choose any number of opponents' battle cards, and those cards gain servant into the opponent's turn, and then you just do the things. So cool that you can't negate one, and the other one is just coming out for negate or just allow an attack. Furious Frenzy, I think this is the card that we were given out for dual attack and 1 black energy. That is just one that we know. Cumber, man. The Fu are all according to plan, which is a little weird with the feet, man. I just, what is this weird angle? Leader card is a Evil Sander Cumber card, blue black, and you have a Fu Z battle card in play. Reduce the specified cost of this card by 1 black. So it's a 1 cost Fu card, just like the other ones. It's just that this one is searchable, as I understand, with the other 1 cost Cumber. And it's a +2, which is cool because you can +2 and go to 4. That's kind of the money spot when it comes to unisons. And then choose up to 1 Evil Sand or Cumber card, both black, or energy cost is 6. Gain servant until the end of the opponent's turn. So it has to be one of your Cumber or Evil Sand cards. I guess you can just like swing with, oh yeah, you could, because like one of the I was thinking like this guy can swing once for 19 and then you give it servant, and then you just swing again for 29, right? Am I right on that? Or you can just like swing with this for 15 and then you can use the other Fu for servant. Oh, that's pretty sick. Or Overlord, that's actually pretty sick. Activate main, pay 1, choose up to 1. Oh, 6 or less. Yeah, those are 6 or less, just not the 8. Choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards. Energy costs nothing. With servant, I switch to active mode and gain control of it. That's cool, because you can just leave it in servant. They can't really do anything. There's not many cards that actually get rid of your own cards. Maybe by cost. That's pretty much it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. You can just steal a secret rare, like a Hantiak or like a Gohan or something like that. Which I have to read Gohan Piccolo to see if your leader card is yellow, you have to draw. But I'm pretty sure you can just draw if you swing. Critical Overrun 5. You play it, you draw 1. So, all right. I don't know if that's like future proofing, just to make sure if they print like broken Overrun cards and they just like, you know what, we'll just have that as a backup. Pretty okay card for 5. I mean, it's just one off of the Double Strike Critical Goku, and then like every other good 6-drop Overwhelm, which is pretty much what you want to do anyway. Add up to 1 Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, Super Gleaming, which is the one that has a barrier blocker, I believe. Your leader card is a Evil Saiyan, both black. Draw 1 and play this card from your hand in your opponent's battle area. So you get to draw 1, you give it to them, and then I mean, you can pay 1 and get the auto, or you can give it to them and you just don't get the auto. But they get to look through their deck. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they would shuffle through their deck. That's crazy. Boo. Scheming Overlord. Critical Overlord. I don't think I've seen this one. You pay 2. The card is a black Cumber. Your opponent has 2 more energy and a battle card in play. And you get Overlord Critical. When it's played, choose up to 1 of your opponent's non-black battle cards and it costs a 3 and gain control of it. Hey, I actually like that. Cool for uncommon. Really cool. We're really in it. I love this card because like I saw Evan Glover post it and he was like, what is this about, man? Some funny stuff. It's a Goku that ignores barrier and goes to warp. So there's some good amount of Gokus that has barrier, even like Z battle cards. You just remove that for 1 and you get a body for it, which is a 15k body. Yeah. If your leader card is a black number, you discard one card. If the battle card is being played for or less, it gains. Wait, play in your battle area. Oh, can you that's a weird card. Because I was like, can you just do it on your own card if you just give it to them? But I guess they just gain control of it. Unless you do play it. I don't know. I need a ruling on that one. I think we've gotten that before. If you like can counterplay your own cards, but played on the opponent's battle card or battle area. If your leader card is a cumber card, negate the attack and choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and gain server into the next turn. All right. Hey, now we have the yellow stuff. I think this is reused art. Bandai, I'm calling you out on that one. This is reused art. But to be fair, they have the Patora stuff, so it's probably new art. And it's not like we haven't seen before. Son Goku, Path to Victory. I just completely ignored Vegeta, sorry. When it attacks, draw one. We don't know the... Oh, yeah, this is the Vegito. So, the, like, on-theme thing is, like, you have a 20k leader. And, like, I don't know if you just, like, sit on this thing, right? If you have 2 or more energy, at the start of the main phase, draw 2, and then add cards to your life with 4/6. That's very interesting. Like, they're just not swinging at your leader, right? And then, like, you just charge one and then you just awaken. I don't think you sit on one energy, though. Like, that energy is way too, important to not charge. Anyway. It's placed under a Spirit Bomb under the battle area. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and switch to rest mode. Activate 1 Spirit Bomb for your deck and shuffle. Make it the skill for the turn. So it's very on theme for the boost stuff, which is cool. And that's all I can really think about. Some people are like, how can we go back to the front? We want to go back to the front. And I'm like, you can't go back to the front. You would have to force them to play the hit unison and then flip you over, which is just not going to be the play. Goku and Cheetah Ultimate Duo. It's a double strike. You play for 1, 2 more energy, blah, blah, blah. Choose up to 1 opponent's battle cards in rest mode against the skills and KO it. Oh, that's really good. I was gonna say, is it only for yellow? If it was only for yellow, that's just like broken. But because it's just, you know, for this leader, because someone was like, that was like broken generic. No, I don't think so, man. I don't. Because you have to pay for 4 for anything else, right? Leader card is yeah. Son Goku or Vegeta card. Well, I guess Son Goku or Vegito card. So I mean, like, either one. Does that count for yellow Trunks? I wonder. I think so. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's a really good card for it. I don't know why they're buffing Trunks Vegeta. They're like, please play yellow type thing. If your leader card is a Son Goku or Vegeta card, both yellow. Yeah, you have 2 or more energy. Play the card, and then it's a blocker for 1. A leader card is a yellow Z leader, which I'm sure Trunks Vegeta can do it, as well as the Z leader for this one. I think that there is one. Play this card from your drop non-ski words negated for the turn. Wait. Oh. Wait. Huh? When this card is placed in the drop. Oh, okay. So if they remove it to the drop, like if they KO it, it just comes back without blocker. Okay. Pay 1. Lead card is yellow Son Goku, and there's 6 or fewer cards in the Spirit Bomb. This gains 11k. This is a 15k 1 cost that draws you 1. Pretty on theme because Vegeta is just doing stuff in that saga, in the Buu saga. This is just a broken card. So this is probably what's going to be my title. Like, why did they print this card? I'm sure people see this already, right? I'm pretty sure people have seen this already. Where it is a blocker. You counterplay it. It's a 1 cost if you have 2 or more energy. 2 more Z energy. Okay, and this card is a play. Your opponent can't attack with non-leader cards unless they choose one of their active cards, switch to the rest mode each time, and at the end of the turn, send this to the warp. And additionally, if your leader card is a Z leader and you have a Z yellow battle card in play, your leader cards gains the following: negate the skills of your opponent's strike cards for the turn. Why would they print this? Like, they just wanted to throw everything on it. It's a 1 cost blocker that is a Mecha Frieza, essentially. It's a Mecha Frieza for, yeah, basically a Mecha Frieza that is opposite of Mecha Frieza, which is the same. Anyway, they can't go for game for Champa or whatever. They have to swing at you for the bits, right? It's an easy like 4 of, I would say, especially if you're playing Z battle cards like that. That's the big big thing, or if you're Z leader, which again, it's gonna be pretty easy for Trunks Vegeta, for instance, and can't really think of any other yellow Z leaders that are decent right now. I don't think they've really been showing up, so that's probably why I can't think about it. But cool, I guess. Maybe Mecha Freeze is getting limited or something based on that. I don't know. Spirit Bomb is the one that it's referring to before. Both yellow switch card to rest mode. Look at the top 3 and place up to 1 yellow battle card underneath this card and place the rest in the bottom of the order. Cool, I guess. You just place certain cards underneath this every single turn. And then it's your turn. Your Son Goku is in battle. There's 7 more cards in this leader. Use all the battle cards underneath this card in the combo with the skills negated and placing an order drop. So just like a Spirit Bomb, everyone's coming together. You use the combo power, and then yeah, it's cool that Hercule's on here. I love that Hercule's on here, but cool, very, very cool. Unexpected separation. Send this card to the Almost Warp, so you have to pay for 2 since it doesn't say where from. Play up to 1 Super Saiyan Goku or Vegeta Ultimate Duo from the deck with its keywords negated for the turn. I don't know which one that is. Did I miss that? Oh, this one. Yeah, this one. Okay, I guess. Okay. You swing with 15 and then you get that card back. Cool. Here's the Z leader. So it's for 1, 4 or less. That's fine. Okay, yellow Son Goku energy or Z energy cost of 4. When putting this card into play on top of your Z leader, so you place it on top, you place one of the specified costs underneath for Z stack. Okay, then you place 1 card from your hand underneath the Spirit Bomb and draw 2. That's fine. 7 more cards underneath Spirit Bomb. Remove this card from the game. Place 1 Z leader from under your leader on top of your leader, and if you place the card, switch to okay. Someone did the exhibit meme like so like you like your leader on top of your leader, so you put a leader under your leader. But yeah, dude. This is a roundabout way to say like, hey, you can swing twice with the Spirit Bomb stuff. So I don't know, that's cool, I suppose. Oh, this is the one. Okay. What did I say? Okay, so this guy, when there's several more cards in your combo area and this card is in battle, so let's just put it into active, but you're still in battle. And they get the skills on all the opponent's combo area, which is cool. I like that because all the super combos that you're going to be using on attack, which is basically the only time you're going to be using this effect, you're trying to say like, hey, you're dead, man. Like, I'm using 7 cards underneath this Spirit Bomb. I'm putting Champa on this. All your super combos are out of whack, and the Z leader / leader is the best way to end the game. This card attacks, you draw 1, which is cool because you restand it, and you swing with it and draw. After you battle, there's 7 more cards in your combo area. Oh, and against double strike. Okay, you don't need Champa. It's just built-in Champa. I like the design of this. There's a lot of stuff going on there, man. Deflect. This card attacks, choose up to 1 opponent's battle cards and there's ignoring barrier, switch to rest mode, which is cool because I think we have that ignoring barrier pop card right now. And 1 in the rest mode, you KO it. That doesn't ignore. Pay for 2 if you loot cards as Z energy or if you have a Z battle card in play. Which are, I mean, there's a lot of like relatively easy ones. You can play Oolong. And then you play this, and then you copy with Oolong, and then you just swing with both. Play this card from your hand if your looted card is a yellow. Wait, what? Play this card from your hand if a yellow extra is in your battle area. Draw 1 card, which is basically the Spirit Bomb guy, right? All your cards in your battle area is in rest mode. Switch this to active. That's cool. I like that because you use the field card in rest mode. You swing with Oolong, you swing at this, and you swing it again. So you get to use these effects too to get rid of blockers if you want to do that, as well as just the KO stuff. I like that. Here's the 1 cost Hercule. You switch to rest mode, you place any number of battle cards, switch to rest mode. If you do for each battle card, switch to rest mode. By this skill, you may place a card from the top of your deck in the Spirit Bomb area. So you're going to be running a lot of battle cards, especially my man got 1,000. Yeesh, 1,000 power. Sorry, Hercule. Card can't be KO'd when it's in rest mode, so that's cool. If you loot a card as yellow and both Son Goku and Vegeta, and you have a yellow Dende in play, reduce this card from your hand by 1. So it's free. It's free. Okay. Switch this card to rest mode. You may choose any number. Oh, all right. It's the same thing. Dende. When you look at card as yellow Son Goku, you summon 1 yellow battle card from your drop to your warp. Then play 1 Earthling token. It's 1,000 power. Damn. Okay, and it gains barrier for the turn. Damn. Okay, so you just play this for free? Is that right? If you have this guy out, he has barrier, and you get to use this every turn. Cool, I guess. What are the tokens used for? I don't know. I must have missed it. Play this card. If you loot a card, or wait, I just keep saying that. If you have a yellow Hercule in play, you activate this counter's cost in your hand without paying the cost. That was cool. All right. Looted card is a yellow Son Goku. When this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, and it costs a 4 and switch to rest mode. All right, so you get to play it for free, even though it's a 4 cost, and you get to switch something 4 or less for free. We lost. I mean, that's pretty strong. I mean, that's pretty cool. It's dumb that you have to have. I mean, it's not dumb. I mean, there's a lot of. This is just gonna use this if you're playing the leader, and that's the only downside. Look at the top 5 for Saiyan Earthling. You have 2 or more energy. You send this card to the warp. Play 1 yellow battle card. And you cost 1 from your deck, and the skill's gated. So it's gonna be these guys. I don't think there's anything else. Skills gated for the turn, so that's cool. You pass it and they have barrier. I'm thinking you can probably use this with Trunks Cheetah too, because I mean any yellow or any Saiyan or Earthling is pretty sick, more or less, because that covers everything in Trunks Cheetah. This is really just Trunks Cheetah support, right? As well as the starter deck Goku. Yeah, that's like really good support for that. Swing 1 and draw. Look at the top 5. Get a Majin. So this is interesting that it has a yellow Majin Buu. Cool, I guess. And then discard 1. I don't like that, because everything else draws, but this doesn't. 4 or less if you have a yellow Majin Buu or Majin Z battle card, and it costs a 4 or 2 or more. And you draw 1, untap 1, draw to 6. Discard 1, draw 2, and then it's your opponent's turn. When you play a yellow Majin card, including the blocker, that was for free, right? Here's a 1 battle card, opponent's battle card unison, and switch to rest mode. That's actually not bad. This is like an annoying effect, right? That's like a super annoying effect, because a lot of the stuff here, I'd imagine, is going to be pretty like annoying. Like you're going to play stuff on their turn, then you just like rest everything and you just swing with stuff on your turn. Including this. Limit 1, pay 1, the boost stuff. If your opponent's turn, and then in the battle, this is cost or using the combo, play this card from your drop in active mode and on top of the choosing card. So you have to choose one of your yellow Majin cards. Okay, all right, cool. I guess if they're swinging at it, you can just like combo this and be like no, or something. Facebook just messed up, but it's pretty cool that it has to be an energy cost of 6 though, which I don't think we saw one. Yeah, I don't think we saw a yellow 6 cost just yet. Yeah, so it has to be yellow 6 costs in rest mode, and then if you have 5 or more energy and there are 5 Majin cards underneath this card, and this attacks against 10k power for the turn and in the battle, place this card on the drop, and then play up to 1 yellow Majin with 30k power and from your hand. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, everything goes drop. Never mind. But yeah, okay, triple striker. Wow. You get to play in rest mode. Wow. We don't really know what the 6 cost is just yet, but that's fine. And here's a 30k that we're just looking at. So 30k, double strike, deflect. Yeah, of course. If your leader card is a yellow Majin Buu, when this card is played by another card skill against barrier dual attack. Oh, okay. Choose up to 2 of your opponent's cards, switch into rest mode, and they can't be switched to active mode until the opponent's turn or during the opponent's charge next charge phase. So they just don't get 2 energy. They don't get a leader swing. They don't get a unison, whatever. That's really good. And it gains barrier and dual attack, double strike. That's really interesting. So another card skill. So some people were saying like the auto is separate from the activate main where you pay this for the skill, but I'm pretty sure it's referring to another card since it's printed on this card. So I'd imagine like if you're playing it with this guy, which just makes sense, you get to play it and then you get this effect, which is really annoying. That's super annoying. When you use one of your yellow Majin Buu or yellow evil wizard Bobbity skills to discard this card from your hand, choose up to one opponent's battle cards, and switch to rest mode. Wow. So you get to swing with this guy to discard it, and you just say, hey, I'm just gonna swing, or I'm just gonna rest your battle card, no problem. Draw one, add one. Cool. 5 or less, untap one, draw one. Going back to this, I like this art, just so clean. Looks like Pokemon art, to be honest. Looks like Pokemon art for sure. Overlord. Okay, so this Bobbity has Overlord once per turn, which I guess that makes sense. You treat all of the Ancient Destruction cards in your Z deck and has no specified cost, or reduce the cost and Z cost of Ancient Destruction by your Z deck by 1. Wow. Okay, so the Z energy cost and as well as the cost, that's actually really good. Because now I think it's a Boo, I'm pretty sure, but we saw like previous Ancient Destruction. I think they're all battle cards. I could be wrong. Let me look. Okay, yeah, I didn't see any Z battle cards. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, that'd be cool to see more. That's very, very cool. But it's only in the Z deck and not actual other Ancient Destruction. So I'm sure we're gonna get some like rainbow color or something like that. Discard one card from your hand, and then when it attacks, it draws one. So it makes sense now with the other Majin Buu stuff. And well, that 8-drop really. Choose up to 2 of your Majin Buu or Ancient Destruction cards and gain servant for the turn. And then you just return it back to your bottom of your deck, which since the Z battle cards are going to gain servant because it has those attributes, it just gets removed from the game. But you still draw, as I understand, maybe. All right, that was a lot of talking. Sorry for a longer video, but I really did want to catch up. If you do want me to continue all of these reveals into set 20, and as well as I guess this is a promo card, this Bobbity from what I can see. Let me know in the comments below. I've been playing a lot of One Piece and looking into Battle Spirits as well. But if you are still playing Dragon Ball in the meantime in this really weird off season up into Worlds, let me know in the comments below what you've been doing, and I will see you in the next one.